Shining, shining.
Shining, 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 shining. Oh.
Wait up.
Oh.
Shut up.
Shut up. Okay, sorry. Peace, loves. Welcome back to the Treehouse. Today we're doing something different. I got a question from a wonderful subscriber, and well, actually more than one subscriber, asking me how many locks I have. So I decided to do a lock video because I don't even know. I have been combining and uncombining locks throughout this journey. So I know I started with 61. Now I believe I'm down in the 50s, but I'm not sure exactly the numbers. So I decided that I would just get on camera and count with you guys so we can find out together. I do have a little, what's the word I'm looking for?
Surprise.
Surprise? I guess it's a surprise. Okay, so they look crazy right now, so don't judge. I decided to combine Daisy and Dakota because I don't know. Well, I do know, but they were just too small and fragile, and they were worrying me. And I feel like if I want to make any changes, I need to do it right now, at least before I hit my year mark, or while they're still babies and they can transform into what I want them to. I can get close-ups on them later, but yeah, Daisy and Dakota are now going to be thicker, and I just two-strand twisted them. Right now, they're not like set in stone. I'm going to redo them and actually like permanently combine them, but I just was putting them together and kind of filling them out to see how I liked them. And I actually like them this thick, so I think I'm going to keep them this way. It's going to be nice to see them transform from what they were to something much bigger and better. So anyways, I am about to take you guys outside so you can get like a really good look, with all the natural lighting and everything of my hair, and I'm going to count them for you. I know I'm in the 50 range, so we're going to count them, and I also have a special guest for you guys later, so stay tuned and I'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, so we are outside, and hopefully that thing is not too loud. I hope you can hear me, but we're about to count my locks, take these out the ponytail, count them and see how many I have. So let me take this off. Oh, that feels so good. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $20, $21, $22, $23, $24, $25. $46, $47, $48. Is this 49?
Yeah.
49, 50, 51, and 52. So I have 52 locks, guys. Yeah, so this is Daisy. Wait, is this Daisy or Dakota? This is Dakota. This is how she looks. I'm going to redo it, but I'm just going to two-strand twist them and put a rubber band on them. And then this is Daisy. And she's going to be fat because she comes like from the front all the way kind of behind my ear. But yeah, they'll look better once I really put them in and combine them. But yeah, so I'll see you guys back. Alright guys, there you have it. I have 52 locks, I guess. So from 61 to 52, I combined that many locks. It's crazy, but anyway, so did I really start with 61 then? Did I remember right? I believe I started with 61, if I'm not mistaken. I could have been wrong, but I think I started with 61 and now I'm down to 52 with all of the combined locks. So as I stated earlier, I do have a special guest. I'm not sure how special because you guys have met him before, but for those of you who haven't, this is my boyfriend who I'm always talking about, and I'm going to give him a name so I can quit calling him my boyfriend on my videos. His name is David, for you guys who do not know. He has been locked for a very long time, so I feel like he could give a different perspective to my channel than I can. I am new to this whole lock thing, so I feel like if you guys have questions that I might not be able to answer, he can definitely answer them for you, or we can just find the answer for you guys together. Oh yeah, and I also know that I do have some male subscribers so he can give you a different perspective on locks from a male's point of view. I know that y'all don't want to get on here and see me curl my hair all day and stuff. Like, that's not doing anything for you guys. So hopefully he can help you guys if you have any questions. So here is my boyfriend David. Alright guys, so this is my honey bear David.
Hey y'all.
As you can see, his hair is very, very long. When he stands up, it comes just above his waist, hips I should say, because he's already waistline. Alright guys, I'm just going to do a mini interview and ask him a couple questions just so you guys can kind of get like the backstory of his whole lock journey. The first question I have for you is, when did you start your journey?
Started my locks in April 2009. So
how many years is that?
It's going on, it'll be 8 years next month actually.
What?
Hey.
Shut up. You got any big plans?
Any big plans? I don't know, y'all. I have to be on the lookout for it. Like, you never know. I don't know yet.
Okay, and then what made you want to lock your hair?
The fact that I was tired of having to get it braided all the time, and I didn't want to cut it. Oh, I tried to get locks in elementary school, and they weren't popping there back then, and I got joned on.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got clowned.
I got roasted pretty badly, so everybody was...
Hey, when you going to comb your hair?
So I went back to getting braids, but I've always liked locks. I got people in my family that have always had them, so it was always something I wanted to do, so I just did it.
The next question I have for you is, do you know how many locks you have? Just for a reference of people who may want your size.
I'm going to have to say maybe 150 to 160. Last time I counted, I think it was around that range, the 150 to 160 range.
But he's also combined some of his too, like he has some little tiny ones in the back that he wanted to combine. He does have a couple two-headed dragons as well, so maybe if you guys want to see a lock count for his locks, then go ahead and let me know down below and we'll go ahead and make that for you guys. What is the best thing about locks in general? Not your locks, but what's the best thing about locks?
They're yours.
You can't recreate anyone else's locks. They may look similar, but they're never going to be like the exact same.
Your hair is going to lock how it's going to lock, and that's what I love most about it.
What's the best thing that you like about your locks specifically?
Looking back, it's like you always have a memory that can go along with a certain length of your hair, because it was like, okay, say my college partying days, I had short locks, and you know, in the party shaking my locks, so that's synonymous with that part of my life. If they're this long, it's just like
you're maturing with your locks, basically.
Right.
Okay, so the next question I have is, what is the worst thing about locks?
The worst thing about having locks, personally, has been the stereotypes that you get and the discrimination. You just happen to be a weed smoker, or you just have to be into Rasta music, or you just
namaste all day.
Or you're just peaceful and spiritual. Certain areas, you're a criminal. I've been harassed for having locks and profile. Won't go into the whole details of it, but it got pretty ugly, and based on my locks, they said that I looked like someone who had committed a crime, where me and his skin tones weren't even the same color, and our hairs weren't even the same color.
It was just because he had locks.
It's because I had locks. That to me was probably the worst time for me with my locks.
And then what's the worst thing that you hate about your locks?
At this length, they can get annoying. For people that have short locks, keep that in mind. Like, if you're sleeping, you're going to be waking up to little pieces that pulled itself off. Brushing your teeth, your hair is going to be in the sink. If you have a lot of hair like this and you put your hair in a ponytail,
can't wear hats.
Say you're riding a plane and you want to lean back, it will make a nice little...
Do you have any advice for anyone who is in the starter lock stage or is about to install their starter lock?
First of all, educate yourself. You know, if you want to freeform, or you want to palm roll all the time, or you want to do the, sponge treatment. I'm gonna say that because when I started my locks, YouTube wasn't really what it is now.
It wasn't YouTube University.
Exactly. So, you know, there's a whole community of lockers now. So take advantage of that. Whatever you want to do, just make sure that you go into it knowing exactly. Because if I'd have known what I look at and I see now, I would have probably went more of the freeform, semi-freeform. My locks would have definitely each been at least this thick.
Yeah.
Almost 8 years later, I feel like I would have wanted my whole entire lock to be about this thick.
Something that I admire about his hair, like some of his locks, are his ends. I love the ends of his hair. I'm gonna have to get a close up so y'all can really see. Like, I be wanting my ends to seal, but if they could just turn out like this, I would be happy.
Patience. Just relax. Your hair's gonna lock.
Seriously.
It's gonna grow.
Just chill.
Quit touching it.
Just sit back.
Pipe down. Alright? Pipe. Don't keep your hands in your hair. Don't constantly want to retwist. I understand if you have a profession or a job that, you know, you have to keep it nice. You can do a lot of things that make them look nice without having to constantly
retwist. And I'm going to say, like, sometimes when I put these braids in his hair and he does a braid out, it looks like I did a retwist on his hair. It's not like the freshest retwist,
right,
but it does look like I retwisted his hair. So you can, like, just put a braid out in your hair and it'll look better, you know, if you don't want like those really puffy, messy roots.
And personally, I like the puffiness of my locks. I don't like them when they're too perfect and they look almost like faux locks or something. For job purposes, yeah, I've gotten them palm rolled and I've kept them maintenance. Second thing I would advise is just to love your locks and be patient. If you get discouraged with them, wear some confidence that day. Just put on your cool that day. Put on some music that goes with how you want to feel. Third thing I would say is be ready for the hate, because they are out there. They come in all different shapes and colors. There's people that are in your family that's gonna hate your lock, your friends that's gonna hate your lock, co-workers, bosses, people on the street. Don't be discouraged. Understand that we the shit.
I also wanted to point out, maybe you might not have haters, but you will get attention. And that attention could be good and it can be bad. But you will definitely get a lot more attention than you may want. What is something that you learned about yourself while having locks?
I have a lot of patience. I don't let a lot of life get to me, because, you know, you're going to keep growing. You're going to become beautiful no matter what happens.
If you could do anything different, what would it be?
Make them thicker. I would go for, you know, fat chunky locks. That's what I would go for. I would get like 10 locks.
You just want
entire.
But you want them all the way down, like you don't want no two-headed dragons.
No, yeah, just thick and, you know, strong.
What is your favorite style to wear?
Personally, my favorite style is the style that it's in. The single braids, they're just easy to keep out the way.
Like, even though this isn't a style, you can still style this in a different
exactly
style. And this is also 2-in-1, so he can take it out and then he'll have a braid out, which is a whole nother style.
I would say formally, I like braid outs. If I'm doing something and I have to look really, really nice, that's my favorite look. But on an everyday basis, just braids.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for being in my video today and on my channel.
I hope I look good.
Let him know down below and tell him that he doesn't look stupid.
And I appreciate y'all for having me.
Sensei.
Thank y'all for allowing me to, you know, bless y'all with my lock knowledge.
So as I stated before, he can definitely come back and make another appearance on my channel, because I don't have all the answers. He may have something that he can teach you guys that I can learn from too. So if you guys have any questions for him,
leave me some comments,
or me, leave them down below. You guys know the drill. Please give me a thumbs up, please. I would love you. I would love you for life if you do it. And then hit that subscribe button too, because why wouldn't you? I mean, we're family here and we love each other. And I thank you guys for joining me in the next video. Peace, kings and queens. Hey, one more thing guys, really quick. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Glad to Be Me 1. Hey girl, she is one of my newest subscribers and she is also new to YouTube. She just started her lock journey not too long ago. She needs subscribers, so hello, go subscribe to her channel, duh. I'm gonna leave all of her information down below. Another subscriber asked where I got this necklace and bracelet set from, and I actually got it from my mom. It was a hand-me-down that she got handed down from my aunt, so I can't answer that for you. I'm not sure. But thanks for asking. I wish I could tell you where she got it from. Oh yeah, and then someone else wanted to know what my hair texture was. I want to just say I'm type 4 hair because I have different textures. Around my perimeter, I feel like I'm like 4A. And then as it gets kind of closer in the middle, it's 4B. But like right in the crown, it's 4C. So I am type 4. And my hair is thick, but it's not like super thick, but it's also not really fine either. I hope that answers your question, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Love you. Mwah.